Hi everyone. Once again, thank you very much for clicking on my video today. My name is Christine and welcome to the Budget Box. How is everybody doing? I know I said it in my last video, but it's still the new year. We're only 17 days into it. So to me, it's still the new year. So I just wanted to jump on real quick today and do a quick video of what I spent my money on and how I'm doing when it comes to tracking my expenses and trying to get into that new habit of doing it, and how am I doing at it, and am I noticing any other trends and things that are frustrating me and things I'm already seeing that I want to change, and yeah. So anyway, so this will be for the week of, let's see, this one I did right. Yeah, I'm about a week behind. Well, maybe 2 weeks behind. So this is actually for the week of January 2nd to January 8th. Again, remember, my weeks go from a Monday to a Sunday because of the way that my happy planner, because of the way that my planner falls. When Happy Planner does their budgeting or does their calendars, they do it from Monday to Sunday, and that's the way that I track it in my little book that I carry around with me. So I'm doing pretty well, actually tracking stuff. I mean, I'm remembering, you know what I mean, to do it. So I guess it's going okay. I think the frustrating part right now is, number one, I'm just finishing up trying to get like the top half is for home, and then the bottom half is for my Etsy shop. So I need to get this into my Etsy binder, and just keep this for my home. So what's the matter, Summer? Hold on, Summer wants to say hi. Say hi, Summer. Where'd Summer go? I'm moving my camera. Where'd you go? Come here, Summer. Summer. I don't know where she is now. I'm sorry if I just made everybody really dizzy. Come here. Come here. No, she won't be on camera today. Okay, well, there she is. You gonna say hi? Hi, Summer. She's like, Mom, who are you talking to? Sorry if I just made everybody like extremely dizzy. So anyway, I mean, I think I'm not trying to do a no spend. I'm just trying to really, just kind of really watch where my money is going. I'm beside my Dr. Pepper thing. I'm not seeing anything that I'm like, ooh, you know. To be honest with you, I'm not really a big shopper. I know. I'm not a big shopper. I really am. I don't like to window shop. When I go and I shop, I just go in there and I get my stuff and I leave. So anyway, and I haven't really needed anything lately. So I did pretty well, except for my food. As you can see, everything in yellow is food. My blue is pets. Pink is gas. Is gas. I did buy something for work, which I put into my miscellaneous, and they'll reimburse me for this. So, I mean, the Dr. Pepper thing is going really well. I'm definitely saving money there. I spent $156 on food. I had only budgeted $125, and I used the extra $25, $30, whatever it was, from the buffer in my account, only because we were really low on a lot of things. So dog food, I spent $102. They needed both bag food and canned food, and they're on that pro plan, so it's pretty spendy, but it's really, really good for them. Gas, since prices have really stabilized. $50 fills my tank, which is amazing. I've been able to, really save some money then. And then, like I said, I got some stuff off of Amazon for work. So I only spent like $318. I didn't really need anything. I didn't need any clothes. I didn't need really anything. So I did pretty well this week. Etsy wise, that was a whole different ball game, but that's because that's a business thing. That's stuff that I needed. So, like I said, all of this will transfer into my my Etsy binder. As far as, and I'll take this information, I carry this with me in my wallet, in my purse. And every time I go to grab for my wallet, I grab for this now. I try to keep them next to each other so I don't forget. I really hadn't, again, I haven't needed much. A couple of health and beauty aids thing, couple things for the house. Food was, this was this was a pay week for me. This is a non-pay week. So things I really didn't really need much. Now, tomorrow I'm going up to see my grandson, so there'll be extra money for gas. We're going to go out to lunch, so I know that there'll be extra money there. And we'll see kind of how that all goes. But I'm really, really, really trying this year to really just, I maybe call it being frugal, but be frugal about, where my money is going to go. And that reason being is because my husband and I plan on spending a lot of money. My budget is absolutely going to totally change come the summertime. We plan on doing some major home remodeling. We need a brand new kitchen. We're replacing the windows. We're having siding done. We're having windows done. We're having the roof replaced, and we're having gutters done. So it is going to be just a pretty penny. Now, he's been saving like a madman. So I think the kitchen will be able to pay for in cash. And then I think the roof will be able to pay for in cash. But I think the windows and the siding and the gutters will have to finance. So that means I'm going to be bringing a monthly payment into my budget. So it may affect my sinking fund. So what I was thinking about the other day, and I wanted to quickly share this with you guys, and I don't know where I put that piece of paper now. Yes, leave that up to me to do that. I was thinking about when I was grocery shopping, just little tips for, I see a lot on the Budget Mom about, especially with have you guys seen the price of eggs? Oh my gosh, what happened there? That was insane. It's like $7 for a carton of eggs. I don't even, that is just absolutely unbelievable. If you really like eggs, wow. Nobody was expecting that whatsoever. I don't know where I put my piece of paper. Shows you how this just popped into my brain. So, anyway, I was thinking about, tips and tricks for shopping in the grocery store. And as you guys know, I work in a grocery store, so I am kind of trained. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, saving money at the supermarket. So one of the things that I started doing, and I'm sorry for the chicken scratch. So one of the things when I started budgeting way back when that I started doing to try to get a hold of my spending instead of going in there just haphazardly. So I went on to Walmart, and then I went on to the grocery store that I work at. And I actually put in a fake order. So I wrote down everything that I needed, everything on my grocery list that I needed, and I knew what my budget was. So I went on to Walmart, and I went on to the grocery store I work at, and I put in a fake order. And it gave me a total as to how much money I was going to spend. And then that is when I started clipping away at things. I'm like, nope, I don't need that this week. Nope, I can put that off for another couple of weeks, until I got to my budget. And then I printed out, you can actually print out that fake order. And that was my grocery shopping list. And I went in there, and the only thing that I spent money on was what was on that grocery shopping list. And you know what? I need to get back to doing that, because I'm finding myself more and more now to just tossing crap in my shopping cart. And I can see my trend starting to sway a little bit. So I'm going to start doing that again. And the next time I do it, I'll show you guys. So the next time I do like this update, or the next time I go grocery shopping, I'll do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I felt that to be extremely helpful. So I knew exactly what I was buying. I knew exactly how much it was going to cost before I even stepped inside the supermarket. So as long as you stick to that list, then you'll be fine. As long as you know what your budget is and stick to that list. And I would put together my grocery shopping list depending on what my meal planner was for the week. So just a tip, try it. If you're really struggling with food and food prices right now, then that's going to be the most updated prices that you'll be able to find. So do it for your local grocery your local supermarket. Most of them have online shopping now. Very, very few of them don't have online shopping now. Or just, take the most expensive grocery store in your town and use theirs if the little one maybe in the town that you live in doesn't have one. Take one of the most expensive ones, and then that you'll have money because you're kind of overpricing yourself. So the other thing, speaking of which, putting a fake order together, the other thing that I always forgot was to include sales tax. Always would forget it. So if I knew that my budget was $125, just say $125, tax out here is 6.5%. So that's $8.13. So what I would do, 125 minus 813. So technically, I only had $116.87 to spend. And I think that's the other area that people get in trouble with. $8 is $8. And for a family that maybe does, mine's only $125, and that's every 2 weeks because it's just me and my husband. But for families that spend, $250 a week because they've got a lot of children or extended family, even at 6.5%, and mine is low. That's $16.25. That's $16 right off the top of your grocery list. So always make sure that you include your sales tax. So when you go in and you do your fake online order, don't budget your entire budget. Take whatever the sales tax is off first, and then shoot for whatever your budgeted amount is. So always got me in the end. And of course, make sure that you have a list going before you go in there. Make sure that you have a list. And there's other things, and this is only if you possibly can. Leave your kids at home. I never took my children grocery shopping unless I absolutely had to. They're a distraction. They throw stuff in your cart. I trust me, I love children, but they don't get their way. They get tired. And then all of a sudden you're distracted from why you're there, and you're distracted from what's on your list, and you're just going to rush through it, and you're just going to end up blowing your budget. So if at all possible, now if you're a single mom and you have nobody to watch your kids, absolutely, but make sure that they know if they're old enough, make sure that they know the ground rules before they walk in the grocery store. But if there's a family member or a spouse or or even a neighbor that maybe you're very, 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 very close with, that you can just leave your kiddo at home alone, because they can really start to derail you kind of while you're there. I think those were okay. Impulse buys. Let's talk about impulse buys. So I've been in the grocery field for 30 years, 20, 30 years, whatever. I am trained to make you guys buy stuff. So, yes, I am trained. I know how to merchandise. I know where to put it so that you're going to buy it. Don't let your eyes wander. Don't get distracted from your list. I am trained to make sure that those displays look eye appealing and they're set up for impulse buys. And there's a reason, like you've already heard, there's a reason why they put the milk at the back of the store, because on your way there, you're going to pick off everything that's on those end caps. And that's exactly, trust me, I do it too. Don't get me wrong. When my brain is mush and I just want to get in and get out, trust me, I just throw crap in my cart too. But if you're really, really trying to stick to your budget, don't get caught up in end caps. Don't get caught up in really pretty looking displays. Don't get caught up in even really, really watch your sales. Because if my boss hears me say this, she's going to kick my ass. Excuse my French. Sorry. Watch your sales, because sometimes they will put an item in your sale brochure, your sale flyer, that's not actually on sale. But because you think that it's in that flyer, it's on sale, you're going to go and buy it. So just if you're a sale person and you're an ad watcher, just really compare. Right now, food is expensive as all get out. I mean, it's just, and literally look at the price of eggs. I remember before COVID, I was paying $1.69. Now, even at Walmart, it's $6.50 for 12 eggs. I mean, that is just unbelievable. So if you really, really, really want to rein in your budget, there is wiggle room. As much as you don't think so, there is wiggle room in your food budget. There always is. So try it. Try it. Now be very, very, very interested in how you guys do. It is something that I've gotten away from as my budget has gotten more and more comfortable, but it is something I need to get back to now, because I'm finding myself, going into my buffer account. I mean, I know that we needed a lot this week, but I had to go into my buffer account, into that little buffer that I have in my checking account, because I was with $30 over my budget. And I knew that I probably could have done better, but I didn't. So try it. I mean, and I hope that those couple of tips have helped you out. And leave me a comment. Leave me a comment about how it's worked for you, if it hasn't worked for you, if you have any other comments that you might be able to share with people, in our community, that'll kind of help out a little bit, because we're all kind of in this budgeting fight right now. So anyway, I forgot to do housekeeping. All right, so we're going to do housekeeping. So here it comes. So if you're liking what you're seeing on my channel, okay? And if you could do me a favor, okay? And if you really like the content of this video, and I would really greatly, greatly appreciate it. So anyway, again, just something different. So that's all I have for you guys today. Short, sweet. I do get paid again on Thursday or Friday. I'll probably upload another video by Friday of my sinking funds. We'll see how that goes. I will update for January 9th to January 15th. I'll probably do that, and maybe I'll throw it all together. But I know my sinking fund video was very, very long, so I may have to break it up. So we'll take it from there. Okay, everybody? I greatly appreciate all of my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look what color I have. I've got green on today. I always call them Grinchy green. So make sure you leave a comment about what color gloves I'm going to be using in my next video. And that's all I got. And we will talk to you guys at the end of the week. Okay? Bye, guys.